we're going to go ahead and just give you a brief introduction of who and what this phenomenon named Max Parthas is all about. This is a very talented, very skilled, very literal poet who has been all over the world dropping knowledge and spreading wisdom in the form of spoken word.
Money is not the answer, nor is it the salve to soothe our fears. It's the root of all our evils, used to keep the sheeple sheared. Check, check, you can't get clean in a cesspool. That's why I left to right with the best of you. Dedicate my talent to my maker with the rest of you. And I am now stepping out of the vestibule with God wholly in my heart and religious restrictions completely off my mind. And I will never, ever, 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 ever trust any politicians, not any of the time. I believe that pastors who profit on witnessing are committing a sinful crime. That is God's word, isn't it? I didn't think it was designed by dollar bill ministries, then juxtaposed to fit the times. Now, this is just my opinion and my prose, but let's just suppose that what they say is really divine. Untold millions go into televangelistic commercials each year to make one message crystal clear, that it takes money to impact lives. Now, is that really divine, or what Judas would find amidst 30 pieces of lies? The way to please the beast is to feed the beast. Is that what prosperity means? Shit, I'd much rather see the injustice readjusted and busted wide apart at the seams. Let me ask you this: if you know it's what it seems, and it's mistrusted for its wicked schemes, would you trust it with your dreams, or be disgusted by the means we use to justify the ends we make? Like the leap of faith a hypocrite takes, always holding his just in case. Money is not the answer, nor is it the salve to soothe our fears. It's the root of all our evils, used to keep the sheeple sheared, just in case. If equality existed, there wouldn't be so many people who are poor. And no matter how many poor folks you might think you know, we can let the land's hand show that in this country alone, there's about 80 million more wage slaves waiting for a pay raise, while an age stays one last paycheck away from homelessness. And sometimes it can get so bad it leaves our shoulders slumped in hopelessness. But my government expects me to think one of these fake-ass politicians would have noticed this? A corporate cornucopia of plenty. You know, Breeze and I, we made our point in that 30 silver pieces joint. There's 6% that own 60% of the entire world's wealth, and most of us don't own any. So keep your rap songs that might make my children rich, and you could stand online your damn self for those $1 million lotto ticks, and furthermore your big basketball scholarships. Take your tax givebacks, your welfare reform, your food stamp programs, which have now become the norm. Hold your soul, and all the bills that fail or pass, and tell all three branches of bitches to shove it straight up masses' ass. I'd rather be an anarchist than somebody's federal flunky, and I'm sick and freaking tired of being treated like America's trained monkey. My children are not a national resource. My life is quite a bit more than a simple equated statistic, and to be honest, I'll be glad when we the sheeple act as one single people who wake up and go ballistic. It's like my girl Luishi from Prismatic Dreams said, the shit is quite twisted. Money is not the answer, nor is it the salve to soothe our fears. It's the root of all our evils, used to keep the sheeple sheep.